going in for the charity here. We're just trying to get everything set up and get all the casters together as well as the players. So just bear with us here and we'll start going soon. Oh.
Hey, we're in.
Yep.
Hello.
Hello. Right. Hopefully the stream should now be live. It should be working.
Oh, here we are.
Yeah. Cool.
Hey, we're in.
Yep.
Hello.
Hi guys, you all ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hopefully the stream
Awesome. Okay, I'll leave you to it.
should be working.
Cheers, Dom.
Alright. Well, I'm ready for whenever you guys start spectating you guys.
Okay, well I'll shall I challenge you, Jack?
Yeah, I don't know which one you are. I've made a deck just for this game.
Yeah, I'm not gonna win.
I barely play Hearthstone now, so you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Positive vibes.
Right, we're in now. Oh, Paladin. Okay.
I will fight with honor. Your soul shall be mine.
Right then guys, looks like we're in game. We've got Leckey playing Warlock and Shiklin playing Paladin. Looks like we've got a Demon Warlock coming in here. So it's going to be
Yeah, looks
interesting
like-
to see.
Looks like we got the Kazakus Reno Warlock, the Highlander deck, coming in.
Yeah, it's going to be quite nice to see. It's starting to appear a bit more on ladder with people trying to experiment more with cards rotating out soon.
Yeah, definitely wanting to make the most of it now before we see cards like Reno and Bran all get taken away, especially the Emperor Thorsan, as we're seeing right here. Emperor Thorsan is so good in this deck, especially if you play it just before you've got Jiraxis. You get to get Jiraxis and Hero Power at the same turn, which is just so much more efficient.
Yeah, it is the dream, but with having Coin as well, Coin always helps out because that gives you that extra point of mana. Also means you can do your Leroy combo on turn 10 without Emperor, which is always helpful.
Yeah, definitely so. That's not relying so much on the full combo of cards and Emperor Thorsan once you've got them all. So he has got currently Leroy and the Faceless Manipulator. All we need now is really the Power Overwhelming, and then we'll see the full 20 damage combo available.
Yeah, it's such a hard thing to be prepared against, really, but the Paladin deck does look very interesting. I'm feeling it's probably going to be this kind of Warlock Paladin going here, but it's quite nice to see something a bit different going on, instead of no Pirate Warrior or some Aggro Shaman.
I'm kind of expecting something along the lines of we're going to see Finja coming out, killing something into 2 Bluegills or a War Leader, something along those lines, and then anything can happen. That 10 mana, trying to get as much damage down as possible, but he's running a lot of smaller Murlocs just to try and fill up the board.
Yeah,
now.
It's been quite good so far because he hasn't actually drawn into any blue guilds or anything like that, so it's still going to be an effective card. But we do now see the Jiraxis picked up by Leckey, so the Emperor is going to be really strong next turn. I feel he's deciding whether he should go for the Faceless here or to.
Faceless, I feel, is definitely a good pick here, having that 4/9 taunt, just absorb a lot of the Murloc damage, all of them killing themselves against it unless he has some kind of removal. Very unlikely for the deck he's running.
Yeah, and it's going to be really hard thing to be able to get through. Plus, if he does burn something like equality or anything for the Warlock, that's really, really strong.
Yeah, definitely, because you've got the obviously late game shenanigans you can pull off with the demons. You have the option to just completely fill up the board with Cruel and throw Jiraxis on the board if you feel the need. That is a lot more risky. However, obviously losing the Jiraxis battle cry from that. We're seeing a cult leader here, just enabling him to get the extra draw.
Yeah, the draw here is really, really helpful. It's helping him get more pieces together that he needs. It's well with him running the Discover, so you never know what he could pull out here. But with the hand the Warlock's got as well, with what's coming down, it's going to be really, really... It's going to be hard for the Paladin, I feel, to win here. It just depends whether the Rene comes quick enough. That could be what it comes down to. But now Jiraxis can be played pretty quickly, so I don't think Rene's even going to be an issue here.
Yeah, he could obviously go for the turn 8 Jiraxis, which would be much more aggressive, being able to get the weapon hits down on the face. Just put a lot of pressure down on the board earlier, putting him at a bit more risk in terms of health. Or he could hold on for that later on potential Jiraxis into hero power combo and have that 6/6 instantly on the board. A lot of tempo from that play.
Yeah, I mean, with the Mountain Giant here as well now, and you don't even need to be worried about MC Tech, because you wouldn't expect it to be being played, but if you were worried, you can easily run your Twilight Drake in.
Yeah, we can see here as well, he's currently got the combo for Leroy plus Faceless available, which would be currently a total of 12 damage. So
He has 25 damage on board, unfortunately, 5
yeah.
off the lethal.
Yeah, so he's not too far off lethal. Next turn, he will have lethal unless something is removed.
Yeah, I mean, you just push everything face here, really.
Yeah, you don't really need to trade into it. You'll just give him the ability to take down the taunt if you do, so... And you'll lose a lot of health on your minions.
Yeah.
But that's going to keep him safe for now, and almost a sure lethal.
Yep, or unless inequality comes down, and unfortunately the quality did not come. So I put this game here to Leckey. I can't see how Shiklin can come back, but...
You're just completely falling behind on tempo, getting caught out by the, obviously, the large health that you got from the Twilight Drake, giving him a lot of tempo, then into the Faceless straight afterwards. It's just giving him so much board control. And the Murlocs all having to kill themselves against it, not getting any value, means the board's just filled up, nothing's able to take them down. No really good draws. Consecration's going to be all there is, so that's game.
That's not enough, unfortunately.
Yeah, so the emote spam obviously available because we're in a friendly game.
Yep, and the knowing, pretty confident here that it's over. You can see they might pull out a little bit longer as it's a friendly game, but I feel that it'll be all over now.
Pretty quick one. Definitely did not get rolling with that Murloc Paladin. Didn't get to the stage of the game he wanted to. I definitely feel like the better version of that deck is to try and run Finja plus the double Bluegill, double War Leader, and then go for anything can happen. But unfortunately did not come into fruition because he didn't really have any control of the board and just got pushed down.
Yeah, no, that was unfortunate. This was a best of 1 series of Hearthstone, so the win does go over to Leckey there. With the new kind of Warlock deck, which is seeing more play on ladder. But it was nice, something a bit different. Murlocs are always fun to see. But no, we will be shortly moving back to League of Legends, which will be Team UK versus Team Riot.
Yeah, so that's the two teams who have both gotten wins so far in the current format, both of them having wins over the casting team. And this is basically the winner's match, as it's turned out from the way the schedule's gone. So we'll see who's able to pick up the win and crown themselves as the #1 team currently in this round-robin format.
Yeah, no, it will be interesting to see. The games so far have been pretty interesting, some of them. And there's been some interesting picks coming out, which has been quite nice to see.
Yeah, definitely things like Jaws with the Teemo top lane, Nasus jungle, Janna AD carry showing up as well for a much funnier game. We'll see if we continue to see more things like that as we get into the rest of the day. We'll see if we can hand back over fairly shortly.
Yeah, it was nice to see the Camille Ziggs in the bot lane after. It was interesting watching that last night in LCS. It was pretty good. Seems
Yeah,
quite
definitely
fun.
so. Yeah, there's a lot of weird picks coming out, and I'm looking forward to seeing more. But I feel like they might have a bit more fun with this one, just trying to again have a laugh. We saw, as I said, the Janna EDC come out last time with the Fiddlestick support. Fiddlestick support is something that people have toyed around with for a long length of time, but it's never quite worked out. Obviously, just having a bit of fun with it means that you get a lot more opportunity.
Yeah, it's League at the moment seems quite strange. A little bit of everything kind of works at the moment, which is just brilliant, especially in these games as well, with them being friends and stuff. It's not too serious, but it's quite interesting, some of the things coming out, which is really good to see.
Yeah, it's funny though when you look at things like in game one, Jaws goes, okay, yeah, I'm going to play Teemo, I'm going to have a laugh, gets dunked by Brom top lane and goes back to his main, decides to play Victor.
Yep. All right then, guys. It's been me, George, and CYN casting today. We might be back on a bit later on, but stay tuned for some League of Legends in a minute.